Hello everybody, welcome to the Magnolia Seed. My name is Falflima and I am super excited to be here today sharing this journal kit with you that I actually pulled it together a couple weeks ago. Ran into some hiccups with the video and then life stuff, so I had to take a bit of a break, but I have been adding little bits and pieces to the kit since then, so that's good news for you guys. And I want to hop right in and show you what I have here. So put this aside. And here you can see is the inspiration for the whole kit. It is this really adorable Mother's Day card that the Dollar Tree had put out a couple years ago. It has a sentiment for a special grandmother, and it has these just they're so cute, these stacked teacups. You can see here they're propped up on a little bit of foam. So there's the teacups, there's this cute little bird on top, this gorgeous blue rhinestone, which just adds a beautiful depth to the rest of the card, which, you know, everything is very light colored, so this is very pretty here. There's this little tea bag and a pink heart rhinestone. There is glitter you can see on the teacups. It does flake off, so you might want to give it a little bit of a spray with hairspray. I left it as it was because I wanted to send you the card in its mostly untouched form. This is the front of the card. The back has this cute little bird, and then the inside has this sheet of paper which you can either leave or gently pull away. There's this little teacup on the inside, and then the rest of the card sentiment. So it's really a showstopper, and I picked up a few of these when the Dollar Tree had them out. I thought I would make a series of journals using them, but I've since discovered that you guys love making your own journals, just like I do. So I thought, why not put together a kit so you can make your own miniature little tea party. So here's the front of the card. It is a little bit longer and a little bit narrower than the standard size Traveler's Notebook inserts. And you could definitely turn it into a traveler's notebook insert. I have here an example. I made myself a demo kit and I made this journal. I did it in the personal size. I will show this to you in another video, which might be up the same day or the next day, I'm not sure. But yeah, I had to cut off the bird and I made it into a personal size, like I said. But I wanted this to be a versatile kit where you could do sort of any size you would like, within reason, obviously. So I included, well, this is the envelope that the card came with, so obviously you can include that as well. But here is just a piece of plain white cardstock, in 8.5 by 11 inches. So you can fold that in half and use it for your cover if you want, or cut it down. And then there's also this piece of white cotton fabric, which on this side it's just plain white cotton, but I hope you can see this on camera. It has this beautiful metallic sheen to it, and I'm not sure the exact dimensions. It is bigger than 8.5 by 11, so that you can cover the piece of cardstock and fold it over if you want to do it that way. Yeah, so this these are the parts that I included. My hands are getting crossed there. These are the parts I included for making a cover, if you want to do it that way. And then I have a paper pack, which I will show you. And the paper pack comes in this gorgeous wallpaper. I wanted to include a generous piece of this wallpaper. It goes so perfectly with the card. It has these cute little pink and blue flowers, and then even tinier ones here in the center. So I turned it into a bit of a folder with the back and then the front, and then this little piece that wraps around. Again, you could use this for the cover, or just for pages on the inside, pockets, embellishments, whatever you want. And on the inside here, I have a good number of papers for you guys to work with. I have this green and white marble striped. This is also wallpaper. Here is another piece of wallpaper. Vintage music paper. Oops, let me show that one at a time. Vintage music paper. This gorgeous piece of scrapbook paper, and it is very lightweight, but that's what I like to work with for the inside of my journals. I find that it just keeps the bulk down and they're easier to fold and work with, and it goes so great with this cover. I have this piece of a coloring book page, floral coloring book page, this gorgeous colored green. It goes perfectly. This is old computer paper. It actually, I had to fold it in half to fit it here. And my grandmother used to have a big stack of this in her basement, and as grandkids we would go over and we would pull out crayons or markers and we would draw all sorts of pictures. I now have that giant stack and I'm saving it for personal projects, but I can't I can't help myself. I had to throw in a couple sheets for each of the kits. Here is some more scrapbook paper in various coordinating colors. I did choose some slightly darker colors. Again, I think it adds a beautiful depth. The scrapbook papers that I'm showing you now, they will vary between the kits. They won't be exact, so just be aware. I have here some, this is, I'm trying really hard to capture the color on camera. It's this soft pink. It seems really washed out on camera. It's a bit brighter in real life, but still very soft. This is dyed with, guys, help me out. Food coloring, yeah. So you have a sheet of the pink, actually 2 sheets of the pink, and 1 yellow sheet. Again, this is dyed with food coloring, and it's super washed out on camera. Yeah. And also more coloring book pages. These are roses. These are cupcakes, and then a few pieces of cut scrapbook paper that's cut down. These houses and these hearts. So obviously you can always add papers to make the journal more your own or to fill it up with even more pages, but I wanted to add a generous number of pages so that you could really just work with just the kit and have everything you need. So there's that. I also have here this sort of pack of cardstock. This is colored cardstock. These are pretty heavyweight. This is a half sheet of this darker pink, lighter pink, blue, 2 doilies, and then these sort of patterned pieces of paper that just, they match, and I thought, why not? So these will be exactly the same in all of the kits, I'm pretty sure. I have here a really cute button pack. There are 4 buttons in here. This is just a button card that I printed off on the internet. I think you can find it as a free printable. Whoops, losing buttons. There are 4 buttons, this sort of pink one, this green one, and 2 like off-white or white. Some white thread, and this cute little glassine bag that they are all in, so you can use those as embellishments. And I also have this pack, which is just, it's stuffed with all sorts of goodies that I thought, well, these kind of all coordinate with the theme of a tea party. So again, I have more thread. That's because I've included a bunch of tags that don't have strings, so you can add your own string. Oh, this is really hard to see here. Let me pull out this piece of cardstock. So this white thread, I have these 2 tags, and then I have these teeny tiny tags. There's 3 of each in each kit, and when I bought them, I bought them online. I thought they were this size, and I was so surprised and so pleasantly surprised to see how cute they were. And they looked just like little miniature tea bags, so I had to include some in the kit. Here are actual little tea bags. These are empty tea bags that are meant for you to steep loose leaf tea. You can put tea in here and then pull this drawstring closed and steep it. I wouldn't recommend using these for tea just because I've handled them a bit, but these are great for using in your little kit. Here are a bunch of hand-cut tags. They're all in white, just I wanted them to be blank canvases for you to work on, so there should be 5 of these, 3 that have this sort of curved top, and then 2 that are more square. I have these doily envelopes. I made these using heart-shaped envelopes, and I glued them for you, so you can just add those to a page, embellish them, decorate them. Some circle cutouts from the same wallpaper that is in the kit, and just this is deli paper that you can make your own glassine bags out of if you would like. So that's this little tag bag, I guess, a tag kit. And then I have one more thing here that is fibers, and these are for just making closures on your journal, or there's enough here to make a tassel. So I have ribbon, I have this beautiful yarn with metallic threads. This is some old fiber from a blanket. It is kind of falling apart, but it's the perfect color, so I wanted to include some. This lace. I also have here 2 pieces of ribbon. This is a vintage ribbon. It has beautiful flowers on it, and this is some ribbon with a metallic sheen and some vintage lace. I also have here this little pack. Here is a binder ring so that you can use this to make a tassel if you would like. And then, because if you've followed me for any length of time, I haven't been on here very long, but I love little beaded things. So I have 3 beaded paper clips. There will be some variety. These 2 will be exact in each kit, and then this 3rd one, there'll be differences. And bulb pins in case you wanted to make your own charms or to replace these with bulb pins. So there's this bead pack and then the fiber pack that will come together. And that's really, I mean, that's a lot of stuff. You can make a full journal using that, but I kind of debated between adding more things and keeping the price of the kit down, so I wanted to give you that option. What I've just shown you is the full kit. You'll also have the option to purchase a deluxe kit, and the deluxe kit will come with this little add-on, which comes in this beautiful paper bag, and on the inside you'll have 3 things. Let me show you this first. You will have a little bundle of fabrics. Here is more, this is just plain white muslin. Here is some cheesecloth. This is a blue piece of recycled, I don't think you can see this the way I have it. Let me try that again. Okay, so you have here cheesecloth, white muslin, and this piece of recycled scarf, which is a light blue with a sort of pattern running through it. It just, again, everything coordinates with the cover beautifully. You have here some pieces of green fabric. This is a recycled t-shirt, this soft green, and this is also a similar, it's like a mint green, but this is a cotton fabric. It's unused. You have here some pieces of lace. You have this is a vintage curtain, and this is a piece of lace that came from the fabric store, and it is, I mean, every tea party needs a little bit of lace. There is this piece of fabric, pink fabric, and some little squares. I got this idea from Selena at Amore Fabriques. She will usually put these between anything that she paper clips on. She'll put a piece of tiny little fabric to keep the paper from getting scratched. Also in the deluxe kit, you will get this beautiful bead that I made specifically for this kit. I made it using the same piece of pink fabric. You can see they coordinate. But it's just, it's on a bulb pin. It has these glass beads and then some sequins that are sewn on. So this goes perfectly. I can show you here. And there will also be 2 more additional paperclip charms that are pink. So again, this is a glass, what is it called? A lampwork bead. And it was so gorgeous. I just wanted to have them for this kit. So each kit will get one of these, and then some sort of pink bead typically, although there will be a variety of them. So there's that. And the final thing in the deluxe add-on is this wonderful shaker card kit. So I'll just open this up here, and on the inside you have this, it's a recycled, like one of those baseball card baseball card things. I cut them apart so that each person can have one of these, and they open up at the top. I've included a generous pack actually of sequins. These can go into the shaker card, and then I have this washi to seal it, and I wanted to include some sort of a rose or floral die cut. I didn't have any on hand, so I made these hand-painted roses, which are just, they came out so cute. I absolutely love them. And yeah, that can also go into your shaker card. Slip it in through the top, and then put in your sequins and seal it off with some washi. There's enough washi here to seal it off and to also tip it into your page, and then some to spare. So that is the deluxe add-on and the full kit. Everything's out of frame or I would pull it back in, but just trust me, there's a lot here. And I will have it linked down below if you are into shabby chic. This is perfect, and yeah, make your own little tea party. It would be so cute to add in like a sewing themed ephemera. I didn't do that with the journal that I made, which again I will show you in a separate video. But yeah, I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys, and I look forward to seeing what you guys make with this kit if you purchase one. So thank you for watching either way, and I will see you soon.